Welcome, my friend. I am so full of joy knowing you are joining me for this Lions Gate Sirius Rising 8/8 Portal Meditation. However you are joining me today, please continue settling into a position that feels comfortable for you in this moment. Letting your hands rest wherever they naturally want to land. If it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes or soften your focus and just give yourself a moment to arrive. You don't have to make anything happen. No need to immediately change your breathing. Just notice that you are here, alive and breathing. I want to acknowledge something. New Age spirituality has somewhat colonized this particular chapter of Leo season, this Lions Gate portal, into us focusing on what do I want to manifest right now. There is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting clarity or wanting something beautiful for your life. But I have been experiencing a slightly different experience with the Lions Gate portal, a return to our inner light. After all, this is when Sirius begins to become visible in our beautiful skies again. We are in Leo season. As you continue settling into rest, I'd like to invite you into a quieter but very powerful reflection, and one you don't have to have the answer to in this moment. As I return to my light, who am I becoming? Leo energy isn't just about being seen. It's also about embodiment. Leo energy wants us to have the courage to know what you know, to feel what you feel, to create what wants to be created through you, to let yourself be seen, not necessarily by the whole world, but by the people closest to you. Sometimes visibility is telling the truth about who you are. Sometimes it is admitting that something matters to you. Sometimes it is letting yourself want what you actually want. Sometimes it is finally allowing yourself to stop pretending that you are okay with something you have quietly outgrown. So my friends, as we move through this Lions Gate practice, there's nothing you have to force or prove or perform. This isn't about becoming some upgraded, shinier version of yourself. It's about coming a little closer to the person who's already here. This practice is about returning to your light. Okay, bring your attention to your beautiful breath. Feeling your chest ever so softly rising and falling. Notice the surface underneath your body, the weight of your body being supported. Notice your feet resting, your legs, your hips, belly and chest, your shoulders and arms, hands, fingers, your neck, face. You don't have to scan for anything in particular. You might naturally notice these areas slowly softening, even by a fraction. Just tune in for a moment with the miraculous physical reality of yourself. And now notice your breathing again. You don't have to change it. If it does feel right to take some deep, long breaths, please do so. Feel, hear the inhale arriving, the exhale leaving. Now bring your attention very softly toward the center of your chest, your heart space. You don't need to visualize anything, but if it comes easy to you, you can see or feel a glowing ball of pink light. Take a moment to just notice the physical space around your beautiful heart. The warmth of your chest. The simple fact that your heart is here, beating, pumping life force energy to your whole body. This heart has been with you through everything. Heartbreak, excitement, uncertainty and grief, ridiculous moments, beautiful experiences. Things you never thought you'd survive, and things you never could have imagined would become part of your life. Your heart has been here for all of it. This beautiful, loving heart. Connect with your heart without trying to force any answers. What part of you feels ready to become more visible? Not necessarily publicly, not in any enormous, dramatic way. Maybe to be seen means being more honest with someone you love. Maybe it means admitting what you actually need. Maybe it means allowing yourself to be excited about something without immediately talking yourself out of it. Maybe it means saying the thing or starting or leaving the thing. Maybe it means allowing yourself to be witnessed exactly as you are, not having to edit yourself into something easier for other people to understand. Just notice what comes into your mind, what you feel in your heart. You don't have to make any decisions in this moment. Just receive what pops into your awareness. What part of you is ready to become more visible? Now, bring your focus a little lower in your physical body toward your upper abdomen, your solar plexus, Manipura. This energetic territory of our personal power and agency, our confidence and motivation. Take a comfortable breath or two into this area. With every breath in, imagine creating a little more space for yourself here. Space for your own wants, your own choices, your own sense of direction. With every exhale, see if you can soften the habit of looking outside of yourself for permission. Can you soften one small layer of the need to perform? With every breath, try to soften anything that feels like you're bracing, shrinking, or holding yourself in. Honestly, even acknowledgement helps. Breathe into this space in your upper belly. Allowing more space and softening a layer of the need to perform. You might begin to sense to feel a little more warmth in this area. You might notice your belly expanding more or feeling softer. Your posture might feel like it's naturally changing and adjusting. Maybe you feel a subtle sense of strength or just more presence. Maybe you notice nothing at all. Whatever you notice, let it be enough. It's all about becoming familiar with your own center, your own light. As you connect with this center, reflect with this question: what wants to emerge through you? What feels ready to be expressed? Not what you should do, not what look impressive or get the most attention. What actually wants to move through you? A creative idea, a new way of living, a conversation, a boundary, a project. Maybe a different relationship with your body or a different relationship with your spirituality. Maybe you're ready to start something new. And you might not know exactly what it is. That's okay too. Emergence doesn't need a full blueprint. A seed doesn't need to know what the entire plant will look like before it grows. It only needs the conditions to begin. For the next few minutes, we're going to allow for some of those conditions to happen. No searching, no trying to receive any cosmic downloads, just space. And if you do receive, lean into trust. This is just space to feel your own presence. And if it feels supportive for you, you can imagine that somewhere inside you, there is a steady source of warmth, a quiet inner warmth that has been there underneath everything. Your courage, your knowing, your capacity to love, your capacity to begin again and again. Allow yourself to sit with the energy of this moment, to sit with potential and possibility, not needing to know what will come from it. Okay, my love. Notice the energy that you are sitting in right now. Maybe something feels different from when you first arrived here. Not necessarily better, just different. Take a few slow breaths and let yourself feel into what is here. Very gently, start to bring your awareness back to the physical space around you. Feel the surface underneath your body. Can you notice any tingles, warmth, or pulses, energy moving in your hands, your feet, your belly, your heart? Do you hear any sounds around you? Can you feel the temperature of the room? Can you feel any air against your skin? And notice your breath again, just as it is. Remember, my friend, we are still figuring out life in all its messy bits, all its brilliant bits, its tenderness, its ridiculousness, the whole wonderfully complicated yet beautiful package that is life. Please let this activating energetic portal of this Leo season be an invitation to remember that your light isn't something you have to earn. Your visibility isn't something you have to perform. You don't have to become more successful to become more worthy. You don't need everyone to understand you before you are allowed to trust your own experience. Sometimes courage is letting yourself be fully here. As you move through the coming days, I invite you to stay curious about where and how your own inner sun shows up. Pay attention to what energizes you and what drains you. Notice what makes you feel more alive. Notice the moments when something inside you quietly says, yes, this, more of this. Your body is always giving you information. Your intuition is always communicating in its own language. Your creativity is always looking for somewhere to move. And your life is always giving you opportunities to meet yourself a little more honestly and connect to your light. Okay, my friend, one more deep, slow breath in. And let it go. If you like, place a hand over your heart for a moment. Your fierce and tender heart. A moment of I'm here. hear you, body. I hear you, soul. I'm listening and open to trusting. Very slowly start bringing a little movement back into your body if you haven't already. Stretch if your body asks for it. Take more nourishing deep breaths, maybe a big ol' sigh. And when you're ready, gently open your beautiful eyes. Let yourself take a moment before jumping straight back into the world. My friend, thank you for making this space for yourself today. Thank you for willing to pause long enough to feel your own body and energy. And thank you for trusting me to guide you through this practice. My name is Christy Ann, and it is such a joy to connect with you through this portal and this work. As you move through this Lions Gate portal and the rest of Leo season, I hope you remember that you don't have to chase your light. Just be willing to exist in it. Take good care of yourself, my friend. I hope you move gently into whatever comes next.